I found a very welcoming friend over here, Lu Xun. He is an incredible poet of ancient Chinese literature. Let's go check out his hometown together. Xing has become incredibly famous and popular to the point where his picture is everywhere, even down on snacks. There's also a lot of merchandise, little fans, and then you saw the statues that were happening. He's on books and tote bags and different keychains. This dude is super popular. 我没说过. I did not say that. Has become almost a catchphrase for Lu Xun. Lu Xun has written so much inspirational material that whenever anyone hears something new, they immediately think Lu Xun wrote it. Back when Lu Xun was super young, people were having so much internal turmoil. He ended up making a whole magazine just to bring up everybody's spirits and increase the morale. Because there wasn't anybody to talk to, they didn't have therapists, they didn't have any mental health days, but they did have his magazine. And in here is dedicated to the book that he wrote all about his hometown that brought in so much attraction to his city to bring in the tourism. Imagine coming here every day for class. This is where Lu Xun used to study. Inside here is the symbol for early. You can see right there. Now, Lu Xun used to be late to class for a while, so he started writing the symbol for early, just to remind people he'll be there. Having a bamboo garden as a way to come into your study section was awesome. This would be really comfortable. After a long day of sightseeing, it can be really nice to come into a comfortable, cozy place like this and sip on some delicious coffee. Cheers! These walking streets in China have always fascinated me. You can find so many different things. Now, I know for a lot of you Chinese folk, you're used to seeing them, but for people like me who come over here to visit, I always find them to be extremely fascinating. These are things that we just don't see at home. Now, you have interesting architecture, a lot of delicious food, and just, it's beautiful. You can see how popular this area is by the sheer quantity of people walking around everywhere. Check it out. Now we're inside of Lu Xun's house. This place also has free admission. These big open spaces in the center also remind me of some of the Mexican architecture with those rancheros, that you have all the buildings around the outside, and in the center is a courtyard where you can have enjoyment, meet people and talk to people. But this guy right here, the brother of Lu Xun, he was one of the head founders of the China Association for Promoting Democracy. He was also a big proponent for women's liberation. That is so forward-thinking for being in the 1800s. This is the bedroom that Lu Xun used to live in. Yeah, this right here is the antique version of a fire extinguisher. All the water comes down, collects into it, and then if a fire happens, just splash, splash. However, now they also have a modern one. So you get modern and ancient both together. The antique kitchen of Lu Xun. Lu Xun had so many happy memories inside of his garden. This is one of his favorite spots for the whole house. This is where he spent all of his time and built all of his happy memories. This is still all part of his garden. The place is massive. Hello, Lu Xun. Thanks for inviting me to your home.